Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another video from BJ Kernan Modelling and Painting. So in this video, we're going to be looking at the Greebo Orc Blood Bowl team and my start for the Undead Kings of War army, and also a bit of a ramble. So hopefully you'll stay tuned. Hello and good afternoon, and welcome to a video from BJ Kernan Modelling. So this is potentially going to be the last one for the year, as I'll be spending Christmas with the family, and my painting stuff gets put away. Even though I've only just got it out again, my painting stuff gets put away, and I won't pick up a paintbrush until the new year, which has caused a bit of an issue, because I was hoping to paint that Kings of War army in December. But to be honest, when I show you how much I've done in a second, you'll be like, yeah, I think you can put that off to January. So overall, it's not been a bad year in the painting field. I appreciate the coronavirus has put paid to our wargaming and meeting up at clubs, etc. But we still, as a community, I think really sort of gelled together, and you know, people are chatting on Discord regularly and Messenger, and sort of leaving some great comments on videos. So that sort of, you know, kept people, I think, a little bit sane and a bit of normality. So I'd like to thank the community for that, really. I've only had the YouTube channel probably, I don't know, not too long. I think I've had it 12 months. And you know, it's such a great community with supporting everybody, and it would be nice to think that the vaccine does its job, and next year potentially we can all meet up at Salou and have a beer together, which would be quite nice. So I'm going to turn the camera around in a second and show you what I've been up to. It's not a great deal because of work commitments and Christmas prep and all the other bits and pieces that come along with life, etc. So I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you what I've done. So I've turned the camera around, and we've got the Greebo Blood Bowl team that I've painted so far. So it's been a bit of a slight change of plan with this team, because originally they were going to be 4 Black Orcs, 4 Blitzers, 2 Throwers, and the standard Orc team. So I've had a bit of a look and had a chat with a few mates, and the Orc team has changed. So no longer are the Black Orcs Black Orcs, they're just now big uns. So I'm going to run this as an ordinary Orc team. So the 4 Black Orcs that I've painted are now going to be just big uns for the team. So this is the first one that I've done. Now I've based it on an 80s WWF tag team, and I can't remember for the life what they were called. So if you do remember, please put me out my misery and put a comment in the comment section below. I really can't remember what they were called, but I know they used to come out and say, "Oh, what a rush!" But yeah, I don't know any more than that. So that's one of the Black Orcs I finished. Well, now it's going to be a big one. So I was really pleased with these when they came from the Kickstarter from Greebo. They're really detailed, and they just look so cool painted up. I've got to do the basing, but I'll probably do that right at the end. So that's one of them. We've got another big un now, who's just splashed his fists down into the mud. I'm not overly struck on that, but it will look quite cool. So I've gone for the red. Originally I painted this one with yellow shoulder pads, but I decided that red looked better, so I've redone some of them. But again, yeah, really detailed, solid bits of metal, to be fair. So that's that one. We've then got another very dynamic looking orc that's just about to tear through some humans. I've got to find the bit that goes in there, so if I can't find it, I'm gonna have to just convert something, maybe a skull or something, just to put in there, just to make it look right. So that's another big one. And then we've got this one, which again, just pure rage. So that one's took me a few evenings to do. And finally, I've got one of the throwers. So that's really the progress on that Blood Bowl team. So 5 players in all, which is not the best, but I've sort of just chipped away at painting them every evening and see how far I get. Like in everything, I'm in no rush to finish them really, because playing Blood Bowl is a bit of a mission at the moment without the clubs, etc. And also I want to show you the start of the Kings of War undead army. So this is a miniature from Reaper Miniatures Bones that I had kicking around the garage. I thought he'd make a great hero for the Kings of War undead. So I painted that one up one evening. He painted really quickly. I've used some of the Games Workshop paints on this one to get that like ghostly effect, and yeah, quite pleased how it's come out. It's tabletop standard. I'm not going to worry too much about spending hours and hours on figures anymore, because I end up with figures with armies that are only sort of like 10% painted, because I spent so long on them. But my aim is to get tabletop figures that look good to use in gaming. So that's that one. And my other thing I'm working on is the Reaper Miniatures Shipwreck, like a ghostly apparition that's a sort of ship that's been pulled together by sort of ghostly powers, and again, it's going to be great for Kings of War. I haven't quite decided what it will represent, but that's my plan. It's Reaper, it's Bones material. I picked this up really cheap off eBay, so you know, it's just a work in progress at the moment. I'll probably finish this up over Christmas and then go from there. In relation to the actual Kings of War force itself, I've built 90% of it. I've just got to spray paint it and go from there. So that's it for this video. Hopefully you'll like the content, subscribe, comment below, the usual, etc. Hopefully next year I can sort of build on the channel a little bit. But I'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas. Thank you to all the new subscribers, and we'll see you in the new year. So